hello, happy Friday. It is a beautiful day here in Scotland. Well, okay, it's a little bit mixed with sun on and off, but I'll take it. It's good. And hello to Patch, out for his morning walk, and Mr. Pigeon, or Mrs., who's just flown away. Oh, lots of exciting things going on to tell you about. I was going to say it's a day off for me, but it's a mix of things, kind of whatever I want to do. So I have a lot of things I'd like to do today. Let me tell you about the first thing I did today. So, as well as my morning run and meditation and music, I also created a new meditation, and it's for connecting with your galactic brothers and sisters from around this universe and inviting them into your skies, and to help with support people on their journey of contact. And I don't know how many ships like UFOs I've seen. It's many. I would say some of the biggest physically the biggest have been the Galactic Federation ship Athena, which was like this, well, it wasn't like this, it was this huge, I described it, I think, as 5 moons wide. So imagine 5 full moons in the sky, all kind of lined up together. And that was in a morning run. A few years ago, it was filled with lights, and it very gradually moved across the sky. There was no doubt that it was real and physical, and my reaction was I started crying. Just like my eyes were just streaming, although it didn't really have, I guess the closest I can explain it was more like happy tears than it was sadness in any way. And I often now experience similar physical symptoms when I'm connecting with very high vibration loving beings, that it is a truly profound experience, and has a dramatic effect on you physically. And I've seen how do I describe it, like ships making unusual maneuvers in the sky. I've seen some that kind of look like stars that they're just moving around, and I should be filming the sky the whole time. And then others that are unusual shapes and sizes, like they're like kind of orb-like craft, or kind of almost like a silvery metallic. There's just loads, and living here in Scotland with these beautiful magical skies, it's incredible. And also these experiences, these things that we experience in the skies, just like just now, they're not just ships, they're beings, right? And they can cloak themselves in clouds. Sometimes they are a being, like an angel or a dragon, putting their energy into the cloud, a bit like a projection into it, or they are an actual being, just like these clouds up here look really, really beautiful, these big, beautiful, wispy clouds. Anyway, the meditation is 22 minutes long, or thereabouts, and the kind of alien contact or galactic being contact meditation is all about creating a safe space, setting a clear intention, broadcasting out into the sky and then into the space. There's like a beam of love energy from your heart, and then allowing yourself to receive these magical experiences of craft or beings appear, and then also being able to step into gratitude. So whatever you experience, just celebrating and saying, thank you so much. It's beautiful. And what this does is it really creates a feedback loop. So it means that you can attune yourself and your guide. Sorry, I'm just picking up what Patch leaves behind. You can attune yourself and with your galactic being, that you want to connect with. And that's really magical, right? Because it means what you're doing is you're creating like a sustainable practice, just like going to the gym where you're making gains and building muscle. This is building your psychic abilities to be able to invite in, to summon galactic beings. And this meditation has been somewhat in my thoughts, because now I'm probably going to pronounce his name wrong or even say it wrong, but there's a guy called, he's a journalist called Ross Coulthart. I think he's Australian, and I see him on News Nation quite a lot on YouTube, and he was talking about how I think they're called like psionics, often psychics who are employed by the military to connect with galactic beings, and that they have their own meditation practice that they use for summoning UFOs, or often called UAPs, the unidentified aerial phenomena now. And as it happens, I'm also doing a podcast, I think it's on Monday, if not very soon, with the amazing UFO girlie. And we've done a podcast before already about our experiences, and what's really magical is, she does, touch on the fact that she has her own practice for connecting and inviting in, so that she can film with her phone or camera these ships in the sky. And it is just really beautiful to be able to help others, achieve these same results. Now, one thing I would say is, just like other humans, I get frustrated, I look up and I'm like, where's all the magic? And it's like, well, it's right there. It's right there right now. And, these phenomena appear always at the perfect time for us, especially when there's something going on in our hearts that matches the frequency of what we want to experience. So it's definitely something I'm going to practice more, and my guides keep telling me to watch the skies, to film the skies, and I may well set up a camera as well in the next few weeks to record as well. It'd be really cool to set up in my camper van, and then it'd be mobile, we could just leave it recording whenever I'm driving around. And what else is going on? Today I'm going to be making a few more updates to my website for further simplification and consistency with my mobile apps. Really small tweaks. It's really funny because my message today from my guide's all about little steps, and it's definitely been, what feels like hundreds or thousands of little steps to continually improve my website. Because it's where I'm running my training courses, my membership, and I take bookings. So the simpler and easier I can make it, it doesn't just make it simpler and easier for you, but for me to be able to maintain is infinitely easier. I'd created a bit of we would call it like a cottage industry, where it's a term we often use for over-engineering or over-complicating something, or having lots of bureaucracy, which is bizarre because I don't think a cottage industry really would have those challenges. I'm just celebrating these beautiful clouds. Thank you, beautiful clouds. And then I'm also going to be doing a bit more work developing my higher self advanced training. It's just really exciting. It's so expansive, that training, and it's subjects like this, like connecting with alien contact, as we would call it, because it takes practice and courage and discipline to do these things in the right way that feels right for you. And for me, it's also, I've had some experiences, but it's not like regular, repeatable experiences yet. So that practice helps me as well. And that's very much about the advanced training. It's always on the edge of what I'm learning and integrating, integrated just enough to be able to teach it and to help others, get on their journey and ideally, catch up with me and get ahead of me in places too, which would be so exciting to experience and support. If you didn't see it already, I think I posted a lot of videos over the last few days, and one of them includes the amazing soul expansion session I had with Chloe Rose. So it's long, but it's very powerful, and spoiler alert, you get to see me really cry and heal and face some past life trauma, which is so deep, and it really touched my soul, and I do feel really different since that session. And tomorrow I'll be in Edinburgh doing my massage training. I think the following week I'm in Dundee doing Indian head massage training. I'm also back in Naked Revive on Tuesday for a day of sessions, and my wife and daughter are off to Spain from today for 5 or so days. They're off to enjoy themselves on holiday, which is just fantastic. So excited for them and excited for me and my son. I'll be helping him with his exam study. They're coming up shortly. And also just making preparations for my road trip. So it's not long till my road trip. It's quite funny, I bought we do have a shower in the camper van, but it's really hard to know how much water it's using. And what I quite like the idea of is having a shower where you can just, heat the kettle like once or something and just have a finite amount of water. So I bought this little portable shower. So it's basically like a bucket with a shower pump. I think you just heat the water, put it in the bucket, and then shower. So that'll be an interesting experiment. And yeah, decluttering, clearing out the van is a huge thing. Just working through that, I'm really enjoying it. The van already feels lighter. Anyway, that's me. If you do have any UFO, UAP, galactic brother and sister experiences, please do share them. Put them in the comments to any of my videos, and if you have requests for meditations, for videos, just let me know. And it just occurred to me, having a video for safe contact with ghosts would be really interesting too. Anyway, me and Patch are off home to make breakfast and to do some editing, some chores, and all the other stuff I just mentioned. I hope you're doing well. Take care. Sending love.